My friend, today we're going to talk about modality for the ukulele. This is going to be in the key of C major, and the reason why we're doing this, we're doing it in every key. If you like the way that I teach and you like the way that this makes you feel inside, subscribe, why don't you? Join our music community. C is middle C. We're going to take our second finger, play the second fret on that C string, but not at the first fret. We're going to play at the second fret. It's going to give us a D note. That D note is our major second. Then we're going to go right above to the open string. We're going to play our E. The next half step is going to be to an F. We're going to take our first finger, play that open string to our first finger on the F. Our second finger is going to be playing nothing. We're going to play our third finger on the third fret of the same string, the E string. It's going to give us a G note. If we go above to the open string, you betcha, we get an open A. Our next finger is going to be the second finger, the middle finger. Believe it or not, it's going to be the same finger that played that aforementioned D note. Then we're going to have our B, and this is another one of our half-step resolutions. So in this 7-note scale, which are called diatonic scales, pentatonic scales, the reason why they're called this is because when we play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do, C to E is the first dyad that we get, which is part of our root chord, a C major. Whence adding the G, we are adding two different harmonies. C to E is a major third, E to G is a minor third. So when we play this, major third and then minor third, we get C major. 4 strings, 3 notes, that means one of them doubled. In this case, it's the C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So it goes all the way to an octave away, or a P8, a perfect octave. When we see these notes as C for C major, D for D minor, E for E minor, F for F major, G for G major, A for A minor, and then B, in conclusion, for B diminished, or G7, we go up to our C again, and we have all 7 notes to complete a scale. Then goes from one place to another. Now, this is a great starting and stopping point for most people to learn how to play a major scale. But don't stop there. This is actually called an Ionian mode, meaning it is one of 7 modes that gives a mood or a modus, a feeling. So what I want to do in this series is show you C, and then show you how to play each and every one of those notes in each mode so you can practice the art of practicing. What does this mean? We'll hang around to the 4 or 5 minute mark and see how to practice every day, which will blow your mind, and you'll become a much more proficient player, and you'll be able to discuss music with other people if you want to, if they want to. Here we go. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is what we're learning for, but it's only our second mode. Our first mode actually happens to be a little lighter than that. It's called LYDIAN. We're going to take the C, D, E, and we're going to play an F sharp. You will understand this later, but when you play C LYDIAN, it is G major. G Ionian is C LYDIAN. Just like when you're playing C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, that's the same thing as playing A Dorian. So if we were to play our A note, A, and then we would be to go to B, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. We're playing A Dorian. Now, A Dorian is only found in the key of G as the secondary mode, which is formed from the key of G major or A minor, natural minor. Now, if I've already lost you, take a little spell on this channel to get familiar with all the different names of just the chords. Triads, what to call a dyad, how 2 dyads make a triad, what chords in the key of like C major, no sharps and flats, go up and create this tone of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Know when to name things like B diminished rather than G7, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, C. Wouldn't say things twice in a sentence. Wouldn't say G twice. Why would I say G7 and G when what happened to B? So you will learn a couple of the ideas on how to name things, and then how to have more than just triads. Have extension chords, what to name those, and how to professionally put this into your music and your arrangements and your compositions. So if you dig this, please subscribe, put something cool in the comment section. This is just the first of all 7 modes that are created inside the key of C for the ukulele. This one's called LYDIAN, C, D, E, F sharp with a raised 4th, G, A, B, and C. When playing and practicing C LYDIAN for the key of C, we're going to be playing something along the lines of patterns. So why not try patterns in 3 and then try them in patterns of 4, then 2. What does this mean? Try playing something like C, D, F sharp, E. Those are 4 notes, C to D, F sharp, E. And then try playing like C, D, G. That's 3-note pattern. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, maybe like F sharp, C. Do you see how playing just notes from a 7-note pattern, 8 notes for an octave scale, all the way up to the top allows us to hear? Now, there are different durations of notes, but that can be a melody for something. Dun, 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 dun. The sky's the limit when you start making your own melodies, because you will start imagining awesomeness. If you dig this, thumbs up, put something cool, and look forward to our next explanation in the series when we go to our next modus. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Just because it's what we already discussed today doesn't mean that we can't learn a lot from Ionian and how to practice the practice of practicing. And remember, you can always subscribe to be